Today, a show for animal lovers, from a safari in Tuttle to destinations welcoming to both you and your pet.
Travel with AAA's Discover Oklahoma.
Hi, and welcome to AAA's Discover Oklahoma. I'm Jennifer Reynolds, and this week's show is for animal enthusiasts. We're coming to you from the beautiful Skirvin Hilton in downtown Oklahoma City, which is a very pet-friendly destination, and we'll tell you more about that in just a bit. Of course, animals are a big deal at our house. We have dogs and cats and horses and donkeys and goats and chickens and bunnies, but even our menagerie seems a little tame compared to some folks down in Tuttle. Jeff Roberts takes us there on safari.
Hey, it's Emmett and Jeff Roberts, and here recently we had a chance to check out Tiger Safari. I got to tell you, it's a lot of fun. We saw a lot of cool animals. Emmett and I decided we'll just kick back and watch the video with you, so take a look at what we saw at Tiger Safari.
It's an interactive park for all ages, from 2-year-olds all the way to elderly people. The park has something to offer for everybody. We have a one-of-a-kind jungle safari treehouse that people can come and camp. Our new banquet hall, which we host weddings, family reunions, company picnics, and birthday parties. Also, we have our mobile zoo, where we have a custom van that's all tricked out with animals, and we can go to your church, home, or daycare, or a big church event where we can take the animals to you. Coming soon, we have our African Safari Bed and Breakfast, which is this log building directly across the field here, as well as our African Safari Huts in the back, which will be open in August. Like I said, over the last 9 years, we've acquired over 70 more animals. In the last 20, right now we're up to over 143 animals.
Okay, girls, so we got a couple of lemurs, is that right?
Ringtail lemurs,
Ringtail lemurs. So tell me a little
are-
bit more. Now these are obviously youngins.
Yeah, these are babies. They're only about 12 weeks old. They're from Madagascar only. They're primates. They're very smart. They're very smart. They actually are on the islands around Madagascar too. They ride rafts. They just ride rafts to the surrounding islands. This is really cool.
They just nod on me like a puppy. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Tell me about your little friend here.
This is an Asian small-clawed otter. They're the smallest species of otter. They're from Southeast Asia. They eat crustaceans, crabs, mollusks, and they actually can't really see in the water too well. They use these whiskers up here to sense the vibration of the animals under the water.
Seriously?
Uh-huh.
Do I get to hold him? Is it a him?
Yeah, it's a him.
It's a him?
His name is Audie.
Now like this, or like, does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just have him walk. Oh, there you go.
Oh, look at this. Hey, buddy. Who do you have with us here?
I have Jumanji.
Jumanji? Really?
Yes. We named him Jumanji because we thought his eyes were just magical, and Jumanji means magic. Now, little Jumanji here is an African caracal.
Caracal?
Yes, he's a baby. He's about 5 months old now.
Wow.
And the name caracal comes from these black ears that you see.
Okay.
Karakulak is Turkish for black ear, and that's where the name comes from. These guys can jump very, very high, just like the servals. These guys can jump up to 20 feet high and catch a bird in flight.
Who do we have here?
This is Twilight. Twilight is an Argentine boa.
And can I just tell you, this guy is strong. Oh, she's strong. Like way strong.
She is very strong. She's a constrictor, not a poisonous snake, meaning that muscle is meant for squeezing prey.
I know, and I'm scared.
Get him real quick, guys.
Look at that. Coming after you, Walt. All right, so we've seen a bunch of stuff here at Tiger Safari, from reptiles to tigers to lemurs to kangaroos, and this is the coolest right here. Come on, you can get it. Almost. Yeah. And the coolest thing is that Tiger Safari is open for tours. It's open for all kinds of stuff. Really, it's a place you got to check out. And all you got to do is walk in and say, you know what? We heard about it right here on Discover Oklahoma.
Tiger Safari in Tuttle is open every day except Monday. The website has all the prices and schedules you'll need to plan your own safari. We'll link you to theirs from ours, discoveroklahomatv.com. Well, speaking of pets, here's one of ours. This is May. She's a Great Pyrenees, so she'll probably end up weighing about 120 pounds. She has a lot of growing to do, and In fact, the trend of people traveling with their pets is growing as well. There are lots of upscale hotels who are now making that possible, including the one we're in right now. This is the Skirvin Hilton Hotel in downtown Oklahoma City, which has a long reputation of knowing what its customers want, dating back to when this historic hotel opened back in 1911. Opened in 1911, the Skirvin over the years came to hold a special place in the hearts of people here.
Everybody had their first something here during the course of their life, whether it's a prom, a homecoming. There were dances on the 14th floor in the old ballroom.
Now that it's completely refurbished, maintaining its classic look but adding all the modern amenities, the Skirvin Hilton Hotel has become a special point of pride.
Once you come here and start working here, and it's unique to very few places, when you tell people in this city you work at the Skirvin Hilton Hotel, they smile, they light up, they have a positive impact. And that's very nice. It makes you very proud of where you work when people respond favorably to it.
Of course, the history of this hotel is part of the ambiance, and for those who love looking back, there's a mini museum in the lobby.
This is really exciting. This is where we have some of the old stuff, old matches, an old bellman's uniform from the turn of the century almost. It's just a great little walking museum that gives you a flavor of the historic significance of the hotel and its evolution. But one thing it hasn't evolved is its commitment to hospitality. That's what this place was founded on by Big Bill Skirvin, and it's a legacy we very proudly maintain to this day.
That hospitality extends to guests who walk in on four legs, even into the hotel's swankiest rooms. Wow, this is beautiful.
This is one of our rotunda suites. There are 20 of these, and as you can see, we have it set up for me beautifully here.
Yes.
So with one of our Skirvin bed and the Skirvin bowl, and this is how we prepare for one of our little customer arrivals.
That is great.
They love it.
Now, this is a really unusual architectural feature here that it makes it pretty sweet.
It is. This goes back to one of the original designs from 1911 when the hotel was open. They don't make hotels like this anymore in terms of a curved front room, and we've turned this into a parlor with 2 bedrooms on either end, so it can accommodate, anywhere from 4 to 5 people comfortably, and of course, a pet.
For my little country dog, this is all pretty darn uptown. You like it? Pretty cool. You want to get on the bed? Good. You want to get on the bed? Oh, is that comfy? Oh. I'd say she likes it.
That's a satisfied guest.
That's total dog collapse right there. The people beds are incredibly comfy too, so when you book your room at the Skirvin Hilton, be sure to take time for a luxurious cat nap. No offense, May. Dogs are welcome inside this upscale hotel for an additional fee. When making online reservations, just type, "I am bringing my dog" in the comments section of the registration form. We'll link you to the Skirvin Hilton website from ours, discoveroklahomatv.com. Well, don't go anywhere because we have some more destinations for animal enthusiasts coming up, including a canine clothing boutique and parks where your pet can go dog wild when AAA's Discover Oklahoma continues.
Hey, how's Kara doing?
Great. Absolutely loves being in college.
Sam?
Just started driving.
Watch out.
Yeah, we just added him to our AAA membership. Smart move.
I'm just glad we have good insurance.
What do you guys use?
We switched over to AAA auto insurance. With another driver in the house, it just made sense to check out pricing. AAA saved us a ton.
I didn't know they had insurance too.
Yeah, auto, home, and life.
Remember that time when we snuck Dad's car out and got that flat?
Here they go again.
Oh, AAA came and fixed it, and the folks never found out.
Found out what?
Nothing, Dad.
Talking about the time you two snuck the car out while we were gone.
You knew?
Well, of course. Why do you think Mom and I added you girls to our AAA membership? Never told you I always check the odometer, did I? Oh, great idea.
Thanks, Grandpa.
AAA Insurance, for the ones that matter most to you. Give us a call today or talk to a AAA agent nearest you.
Welcome back to AAA's Discover Oklahoma, and we are discovering destinations that are friendly to our four-legged family members, like little May here, who's one of our pets. Our Shell Wagner found it's not that hard to find accommodations for Fifi and Fido when you travel in Oklahoma, as long as you know what to ask for.
More and more travelers are realizing that their very favorite vacations are the ones that they take with their best friend. And finding those pet-friendly destinations has never been easier. Look at this, Fran. Just type Pets Allowed in the search bar at travelok.com to bring up hundreds of lodging options and attractions just waiting to welcome you and your four-legged travel companion. Our Oklahoma state parks are an obvious choice for animal lovers. The trail systems throughout the parks are perfect for exploring with a furry friend. Dogs and their owners are right at home in the camping and RV areas. But there are cabins available too.
More people are bringing their pets and they're wanting a place to stay. And we have 4 one-bedrooms that will allow pets and 1 two-bedroom. And they're all pet-friendly.
Just type "I am bringing my pet" in the comments section when making your cabin reservation. The pet-friendly cabins have tile instead of carpet, among other considerations. If your pet is more accustomed to 5-star accommodations, there are plenty of luxurious lodging options all across the state as well, at places you might not have guessed are pet-friendly, like the Colcord Hotel in Oklahoma City, or the Hotel Ambassador in Tulsa. While you're in Tulsa, don't miss this place to stretch your paws. Joe Station Bark Park is one of 2 dog parks in Tulsa, which, as it turns out, is not just for the canine species.
We now call it a park for people and dogs, because it really is I consider these 2 dog parks, I truly believe, they are absolutely the most heavily used pieces of park land in our city. There's nothing compared to it on a usage per acre by people. And I also say they're the happiest places in our town. You see happy people and happy dogs. And another phenomenon is that the kinds of barriers that keep people apart, like religion or race or age, sex, they disappear in the park. It brings all people together to enjoy all the action in the park.
Joe Station Bark Park was a baseball field in a former life, so the lights left over from its ballpark days make this park usable late into the night. Perfect for the pup who has been cooped up in the car on a road trip.
And as you can see, we've had a whole bunch of donations of frisbees and tennis balls. So there's lots of toys to play when you come to the park, aren't they? Yes.
If what you like to play with your pet is dress up, then you need to take your next shopping vacation to Ardmore. Sisters Stacy Cavallo and Christy Ferris have created a boutique that has tails wagging. All of these darling clothes and accessories and designer bedding are all for the dogs.
It's like dressing a real live Barbie doll.
The store was Christy's idea. After searching for outfits for her own puppy, she thought other pet owners might be having the same dilemma.
This is Mia. This is the reason.
It turns out Christy's hunch was right, and business has been swift.
We always encourage them to bring their dogs in. We do have the doggy dressing area so they can try on the clothes while they're here.
So whether your dog's a diva, or a cabin-loving canine, or a play-at-the-park sort of pooch, your pet-friendly Oklahoma escape awaits. For Discover Oklahoma, I'm Shel Wagner.
Just type "Pets Allowed" in the search bar on the TravelOK.com website to pull up a lengthy list of pet-friendly attractions and lodging options. This week, our show is an ode to animals, but there's a place in Stillwater where animals are the focus each and every week. The Oklahoma State University Veterinary School is legendary and far-reaching. You can read all about it and all creatures great and small in the current edition of Oklahoma Today magazine.
Oklahoma Today's July-August issue takes you behind the scenes for a fascinating look at OSU Veterinary School. And then beat the heat when you dive into the pages of Oklahoma's best swimming holes. See how the chickens have come home to roost in this article about urban chicken farming. And what's summer in Oklahoma without a lot of bugs? Get a Kodachrome close-up of these creepy crawlers, all in the July-August issue of Oklahoma Today. Get your copy online at oklahomatoday.com and at select bookstores around the state. Oklahoma Today, the magazine of Oklahoma since 1956.
I think May's ready for something to eat, but if you're hungry too, coming up, we'll talk about People Chow. An Edmond eatery with a tongue-in-cheek name, but with burgers that are nothing to laugh about. You won't want to miss this meal when AAA's Discover Oklahoma returns in 2 short minutes.
I hope we didn't forget anything.
I think we're all set.
Hard to believe Megan is in college.
Do you remember how she cried and cried when we dropped her off at kindergarten?
We were both crying.
Good thing we're only a few hours away. Last box. You can call us tomorrow.
I will, Daddy.
And one more thing. You're gonna need these.
No way. Are you kidding? Can I get Mom's car?
Okay, sweetheart, but you have to be careful. Now, I put the AAA insurance policy and the membership information in the glove box.
Just in case anything should happen. Okay. I'm really glad we switched our auto insurance to AAA. Really saved us some money. Not to mention peace of mind.
It's nice knowing AAA will be there if her car ever breaks down, too.
John, are those tears I see?
No.
AAA Auto Insurance, for the ones that matter most to you. Give us a call today or talk to a AAA agent nearest you.
Welcome back to AAA's Discover Oklahoma. And of course, no episode of ours would be complete without taking some time to wolf down some local flavor. This week, Dino Lally has our restaurant, and though the name may make you chuckle, the burgers are seriously good.
Some say the hamburger first appeared on an American menu around 1896, and needless to say, over the years it's been done hundreds of different ways with mixed results. Sometimes it's been incredible, other times not so great. But at the Cow Cafe in Edmond, they know how to do it right. Beck Blevins is the general manager, and his enthusiasm for getting it right is paying off in a big way with customers.
It tickles my heart that every day I come into work and I hear probably 100 times a day, you guys just do the greatest job. These are the best burgers I've had, best onion rings, and it really makes you feel good when you come in and your hard work is appreciated by customers.
The Cow Cafe opened in August of 2010, started by the Blevins brothers who own City Bites. They wanted a place that would serve that very special burger in a fun and lively atmosphere. It's working. Their philosophy?
Treat the customer right. There's no more basic philosophy in restaurant, in retail, in anything, in any business practice than to treat the customer right. They're human beings and they're coming here paying for a service, paying for quality food, quality service. And we're going to assure them that they do that. That they come here and they're going to enjoy 100% of their experience. That's the reason for the decor around. Every City Bites, the Cow, it's goofy, it's wacky, and people say, wow, this is really cool. They love coming here and they love enjoying themselves, and it's experience all its own.
And it's here you can experience some of their top signature items.
Probably the biggest two things are people say, man, you gotta try their onion rings. They're out of this world, and we cut those fresh and hand batter them every morning. So they haven't been sitting in a refrigerator for a couple of days. It was probably an onion about 3 hours before you ate it. Most people like. We've also got the Western Barbecue Burger, which is becoming a huge hit here in Oklahoma.
And they have a cow pie cake that is mighty tasty. The look on the customers' faces really tell the story. It is simply fun to eat here. They have a rather large return business, and on Friday nights, you can not only enjoy the tasty food, but relax to live music.
Some of the most talented individuals you're going to find in Oklahoma playing music here. It's a great Friday night experience. This place gets loud and fun. And as you can see, Cole Aldridge is walking in right now. This is the place to be seen and to see people. We've got a lot of the Thunder basketball players that come in, and so it's a great time, but a great place to come on Friday nights, especially when there's music. It's amazing.
At the Cow Cafe in Edmond, I'm Dino Lally.
Try a Mad Cow or any of the other specialty burgers at the Cow Cafe. Visit discoveroklahomatv.com and we'll hook you up with hours and location information. Coming up, we're headed to the spa, but get this, May, it's not for people. Inside a sanctuary for elephants and the folks on the mission to save them when AAA's Discover Oklahoma returns.
Hey, how's Kara doing?
Great. Absolutely loves being in college.
Sam?
Just started driving.
Watch out.
Yeah, we just added him to our AAA membership. Smart move.
I'm just glad we have good insurance.
What do you guys use?
We switched over to AAA Auto Insurance. With another driver in the house, it just made sense to check out pricing. AAA saved us a ton.
I didn't know they had insurance too.
Yeah, auto, home, and life.
Remember that time when we snuck Dad's car out and got that flat?
Here they go again.
Oh, AAA came and fixed it, and the folks never found out.
Found out what?
Nothing, Dad.
Talking about the time you two snuck the car out while we were gone.
You knew?
Well, of course. Why do you think Mom and I added you girls to our AAA membership? Never told you I always check the odometer, did I?
Oh, great idea.
Thanks, Grandpa.
AAA Insurance, for the ones that matter most to you. Give us a call today or talk to a AAA agent nearest you.
Welcome back. AAA Oklahoma makes our show possible and also does a lot of other great stuff around our state. Let's take a look at AAA today.
Hi, I'm Chuck May with AAA. When AAA was founded in 1902, just seeing a car was something. But mass production soon filled the roads, and with more cars came collisions. Preventing crashes has always been a focus of AAA's mission. In 1920, AAA established a nationwide school safety program. Today in Oklahoma, more than 220 elementary schools have AAA safety patrol programs. Keeping Oklahoma's teen drivers safe is also a priority. Our parent-taught driver's ed program, Take the Wheel, gives parents the tools they need to teach their teens how to drive. AAA also focuses its safety efforts on eliminating drunk driving, and more recently on the issue of distracted driving. Yes, that includes cell phone use and texting. From child passenger safety initiatives to empowering seniors to drive safer, AAA leads the way in keeping everyone safe on our roads. Until next time, may the road lead you to exciting new discoveries. Whether it's insurance, travel, or peace of mind on the road, think AAA every day.
We've been discovering destinations for animal lovers today, and this next story certainly fits that description. Multiple generations of a circus family down in the Hugo area have had a passion for pachyderms. Their Endangered Ark Foundation is where our Shell Wagner also started falling in love with elephants. Of course, that's all part of the plan.
We at Discover Oklahoma have brought you all kinds of spa stories over the years, but this place for pampering in Hugo is different.
They get their pads trimmed and their toenails buffed and everything, and it's a real health thing. A lot of elephants die in the wild because their feet get infected.
Barbara Miller Bird grew up with elephants. She's a third-generation circus owner whose grandfather first brought the big top to southeastern Oklahoma 70 years ago. And through the years, more than 20 different circuses have called Hugo home, and 3 still do. The whole town, from the library to the local eatery to the cemetery, reflects the longtime circus heritage here. A lifelong love affair with elephants inspired Barbara's parents to create this place, the Endangered Ark Foundation, in the early 90s.
And the purpose of it was to try to perpetuate the Asian elephant in the United States. It's a dwindling species, endangered species, and so we're trying our best here to keep them going.
You see, elephants can no longer be imported to the United States. And so it's estimated that at the current birth rate, in about 30 years, there will only be a couple of surviving female elephants in North America. And those gals will be too old to have babies.
And it would be such a shame if the United States, if children all over the United States lost the ability to come and see elephants or ride elephants or feed elephants.
But breeding elephants is a tricky prospect. There's but the narrowest window of time when an elephant can conceive. And once she has become pregnant, she stays pregnant for nearly 2 years. Can you imagine? But besides perpetuating the breed, the Endangered Ark Foundation is also a haven for older elephants.
Say it's kind of like a Social Security system that the young elephants go out and perform and earn money, and it all goes back to taking care of the elephants. Right, that are retired or that we're trying to get pregnant, or the males that don't go on the road.
This is the largest elephant herd on the North American continent that is accessible to the public. You are invited to get up close and personal with these girls, and there's a reason for that.
You can look at pictures or you can look at videos or see them from a distance, but it's not the same as when you actually come up and can touch them and hear all their little squeaks and things, and just look them in the eye, and then you fall in love with them. And if you do that, you're going to care about their existence, and you're going to help maintain them for generations to come. Don't leave your hand in there though. Take it back out pretty quick, okay? Because she wants an apple. Yeah.
Barbara.
Elephants have about the same lifespan as humans. They have 4 sets of teeth. They can sometimes break their tusks, but the tusks grow back. And something else I didn't know, elephants can enchant you, if given the chance. At the Endangered Ark Foundation in Hugo, I'm Shell Wagner.
The Endangered Ark Foundation is open for tours on designated days each month. We'll link you to their website from ours so that you can find out more and plan your trip to Hugo. Of course, now that we're done, the dog is finally asleep. Oh, never mind. Anyway, thanks to you for joining us. Thanks to the folks at the Skirvin Hilton Hotel for hosting us. This is a great pet-friendly destination and something for Oklahoma to be proud of.
Next week, make a summer splash as we will take you wakeboarding in Guthrie, experience the annual bobber drop at Grand Lake, take a classic cruise through Jay, and homegrown veggies and goodies on Crestview Farm. Hope you'll join us.
So until next time, remember, there's always something to discover in Oklahoma. Say goodbye, May.